Good evening, everyone. Marty Braden here. I'm just trying to be accountable to me, to myself, for the 19th of February, day 50 of my video journal and my journey to alignment. Whew, day 50. Today was such an enjoyable day. Today began with my power statement. I will continue to finish beefing up and editing my 12 lessons so that they all have the quality and power that I know I can infuse in them, and that's so when my clients hear each lesson and watch the video messages and learn the principles and then go and apply them, they will be successful in bringing those pieces of their dream into the world of their physical world. I'm so excited to be able to get these done so they can have that experience and I can see that they're benefited greatly by it. That's my heart. I want to help them succeed. So here's my to-do list right here. Wednesday, you can see it's got 3 highlighted ones. I want to read this one. Continue to improve my lessons content to develop quality into each lesson. That's what I focused on. So I want to show you something right here. This is lesson 2. I'm going to take this paper clip off. We've seen all this, but what you haven't seen is there's 5 extra papers in this, 5 extra pages. There's 1 page, there's 2 pages, there's 3 pages, there's 4 pages. It's kind of fleshed out, isn't it? This one here, there's this page, and then there's this page, and then of course we have these worksheets, but I fleshed it out so there was more detail, more helpful hints, more information for them to be successful in identifying their target markets and what the profile of their perfect client is and how to really determine that. So I'm excited to go over that with them. It's been done. I've improved upon lesson 2. Now, I've got to take this day right here. Done. Bam. Wednesday done. It's now time to answer Croy's Get Honest with Yourself questions. What didn't go well today? Or what would you say you could have done better, Marty? Did you wake up early and start strong? I did. I have to talk about starting strong. You know, the win the day routine that I do. Get up in the morning, I win the morning, I win the day, and I end strong, start strong, stay strong, end strong. Going through that process just infuses incredible strength and mental power. I can't tell you how exciting it is to start my day like that. I'm just so excited. So yes, I start my morning strong. Were you productive throughout your day? I was. Did you get the most important thing done? Right here. Lesson 2. I got it done. I want to do more, but that's what I got done. Did you move your goals forward? I absolutely did. Let me see if I've got this. You remember this outline I had quite a long ago? I'm seeing all the check marks that I've got done, and they're being, that whole thing's X'd off. I got that even improved upon. So this starting thing I had weeks ago is really being X'd off, and all those pieces are coming through. So I'm moving that goal and a lot of my goals forward, no question about it. Did you show up as the person you wanted to be today? I did. My personal time with Kathleen was fantastic. I was present. I was loving. I love you, sweetheart. Good to just enjoy some time with you today. The next question Corey asks is, what was the one thing out of all the things you did today that you know you can improve on, Marty? In other words, was there any failure that you had today that you can turn into a tool of success? As I was working on lesson 2 and trying to beef it up and get it done as soon as I could, I started on my lesson 3 was the next thing I wanted to do. And I think I should have stopped right at lesson 2 and really looked at it and looked at lesson 1 and asked this question. If you were the beginner entrepreneur, Marty, if you were that entrepreneur that was just starting his business and you were invited to become a student and to learn these lessons and to get coaching on how to start and begin and launch your business, would you have understood what you just watched in lesson 1 or in lesson 2? In other words, would you have gotten excited about it? Would you have felt like it was well worth your time, that it was undersold and over-delivered in terms of content and power that you might have acquired? Well, that's the whole question, isn't it? Would they be telling themselves, or would I be telling myself, I really needed to know this stuff. This is great. It was certainly worth my time to watch it. And I learned so many things and tips today that it was going to really help me a lot and save me a lot of time and money. And I can avoid making the mistakes that Marty made or somebody else made. That's what I want them to think and say. And I want to ask myself, if I watched those and it was exactly as I've written out, would I be excited about it? I guess what I'm saying is that if I do what I've just started in this lesson today was about helping identify your customer. I gave them a few things that they needed to do to help test it out and to find out what their customers were. If I was doing that and asking them to give me an honest feedback, would they tell me exactly what I needed to hear for each lesson? I'm being a little hypocritical if I don't, because that's what I'm teaching. So that's the thing I didn't think I did too well today is I got to, not necessarily right now, but at some point I'm going to go through these lessons and have some beginner entrepreneur. I'm going to get a 3, 4, 5 of them, whatever it takes, to maybe even do it for free for a while so they can look at my lessons and see what their feelings are and what their feedback is so I can tweak it and have a successful 12 lessons. That's what I've got to have. So the tool of success is to practice what I preach. So somehow I either have to do live calls, like I said, with each one of these lessons, or at the end get a focus group together and run through them and take notes and tweak them at that point. But nonetheless, practice what I preach and get the information from them that'll help me get the right true substance and the powerful lessons that I want to have, because it's going to be for them. Feedback is everything. So these lessons are my product, my service, and so it's important that I test them out and see how effective and how much they're appreciated by these beginner entrepreneurs. And so I'm going to find out how that's done here in the near future, and it'll be an interesting experience, won't it? The next question is, what was my biggest success today? I think the one thing I did today that I can call my biggest success is the assessment questionnaire that I designed and added to lesson 2. Identify your target market. I think it will help them begin that process of finding out, being true about themselves. What's the right kind of attitude to have? Are they have the right kind of thinking? Are they ready to truly start a business? And then go on and help them identify what a real customer is. So that questionnaire is powerful. There's 24 questions. Next is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you take the time that you're supposed to take and go to the movies? By the way, that's going to be a powerful podcast I'm going to do, is go to the movies. Besides my why movie and my vision movie, which, by the way, is getting more and more enjoyable to me as I imagine and watch my future and experiences. I'm imagining being a coach and go to these Q&As and listening to a lesson and watching a lesson come and having feedback. I'm so excited about the kind of movies I'm having. It's getting me excited to be a coach. By doing these steps, are they bringing pieces of their dream into the world of the physical? And are they actually accomplishing their goals for starting the business? That's what I got to get to. It's all about them. It's not about me. It's about them. Are their goals moving forward? Are they achieving what they want to achieve? So that's what's got to be infused in these lessons. The next question is, what's the one thing you did that made you feel successful today, Marty? I think the one thing that made me feel successful was keeping my word to myself and following the plan I had laid out on my to-do list last night, and to follow my power statement of staying focused on improving the quality of my lessons. And I'm seeing these pieces coming through the portal of my mind right here into the world of the physical. Bam! Done! 5 pages expanding, and I think the lessons got so much more meat to it. I'm so excited. As I stayed focused and worked on getting the other 10 lessons beefed up, I will be ready to record them. Man, I can't wait till all 12 done and record them and record them and record them. And that way I can bring this business, when I'm my coaching, right to the edge of where I can start coaching. So, of course, I have to do what I call beta coaching, because that's where you're going to prove it out and test it out and get feedback and make corrections, or get real excited because they're so excited what they experience. So I'm going to go through that beta process, and hopefully they'll be honest and give me the kind of honest opinions that I need to improve my service and my product. Next question is, now rate your day's effort, Marty. Well, I gave today a 7. I say 7 because I was hoping to actually get 2 lessons beefed up and ready to go for recording, but there were several interruptions today, and it took longer to do the research that I did to add the information I was going to add than I thought it would take. But I found some great support material out there that really made lesson 2 be all the better, so I'm happy for that. I'm pretty sure I'll be getting and adding a lot more quality to these lessons now, and it's going to get easier for me as I continue to work it, so I'm excited about that. The next question is, if this was the only thing you got done tomorrow, but you'd still feel like a success, what would that one thing be? Well, the answer I gave to that, and I put it into a power statement, was this: I will focus on beefing up and beefing up and beefing up my two more lessons. Hear that? 2 lessons. So that they're ready for recording. I want them to exude quality and produce the power that my clients are expecting, so that they'll feel empowered to do their daily and weekly and monthly task of bringing their pieces into the world of their physical world, and get excited as each piece of their dream comes about. I want to be a part of that, but it's about them, like I said. Okay, let's end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the beauty all around me. As the snow melts and as things start to come alive, it's so beautiful. Out there on that mountainside, all the snow caps are starting to melt, starting to turn green, and we're heading into spring. It just gets gorgeous around with all the green trees and the flowers budding and the beautiful flowers all springing up. I'm so excited about the beauty all around me. I'm so grateful for it. I'm grateful for the freedom I have to make choices with my life. When you think about that, being retired and having money gives you more choices. It doesn't make you a better person. You're just given more options, more choices to do what you want to do with your time. And so I'm excited. I'm grateful for the freedom that I have to be free in this country and free to do your own business and free to have made the choices I made and the choice to retire and the opportunities to make choices how you want to spend your time. So I'm grateful for my freedoms. Well, another day has come to a close, and I truly feel that I'm living the dream. And I hope you feel the same way about your dream, that you're living the dream too. So bam, done. 19th, done. I'll see you tomorrow night. Same time, same place, right here. But until then, I wish you total and complete and happy success. Good night.